Welcome to Relaxing History. Leave all the noise and the rush of the day outside the door. Now, take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders and let your mind float through the dusty but fascinating pages of history. Tonight, we embark on a peaceful journey among the shadows of the past. If you are ready, let's unlock time.
Chapter 1 of 3, The Station on the Prairie. This night, we are going on a long journey. We are traveling far away from the crowded, noisy cities of the modern world. We are traveling back in time to the end of the 19th century. The year is 1899. We are leaving behind the smoke of the factories in New York. We are leaving behind the rushing carriages and the shouting people. We are traveling deep into the vast, open heart of the North American continent. We are going to the Wild West, to the high plains of the territory of Colorado. We find ourselves standing on the outskirts of a small, quiet town called Colorado Springs. The landscape here is immense. It is difficult for the mind to understand how big this place is. The land is flat and endless. It stretches out in every direction like a golden ocean. It is covered in short, dry buffalo grass that has been baked by the sun for thousands of years. It is late evening. The sun has just dipped below the horizon in the west, but the light has not gone yet. It lingers in the sky. It paints the clouds with incredible colors: deep, bruised purple, burnt orange like the embers of a dying fire, and a strange, electric blue that seems to glow from within the atmosphere itself. Look to the west. The flat land rises up abruptly. Majestically, we see the giant, dark silhouette of Pikes Peak. It is a massive mountain, one of the highest peaks in the Rocky Mountains. It rises over 14,000 feet into the air. Even now, in the middle of the summer, its jagged granite peak is dusted with white snow. It watches over the plains like a silent, ancient guardian. It blocks the dying sun, casting a long, cool shadow over the valley where we stand. The air here is different from anywhere else in the world. We are at a high altitude, more than 6,000 feet above sea level. The air is thin. It is crisp. It is incredibly dry. Take a slow breath. Feel the air entering your lungs. It feels cool and clean. It smells of dry sagebrush growing in the dirt. It smells of the red dust of the prairie. And it smells of something else. Energy. You can feel it on your skin. A tiny, gentle tingling sensation. The static electricity of the high plains. The air here holds a charge. It makes the hair on your arms stand up slightly. It wakes up your senses, but in a calm, focused way. The atmosphere is waiting for something. We begin to walk. We are walking down a narrow dirt path that cuts through the grass. Listen to the sound of your own movement. The earth is dry and brittle. It crumbles softly under the soles of your heavy leather boots. It is a rhythmic, grounding sound. The wind is blowing, not a cold, biting wind, but a steady, rhythmic prairie wind. It flows over the grass like an invisible river. Listen to the grass. It makes a soothing, repetitive whisper. Shh, shh. The land is speaking the language of sleep. Ahead of us, standing completely alone in this vast emptiness, is a building. It looks strange in this landscape. It looks like a large wooden barn, but it is not a farm. There are no animals here. There are no crops. The structure is large. It is about 100 feet long. It is made of rough pine wood. The wood has been weathered by the intense Colorado sun and the strong winds. It has turned a soft, silver gray color. Rising from the center of the roof is a strange tower. It is a wooden tower that rises 80 feet into the air. It looks like a skeleton against the purple sky. It points straight up, like a finger pointing at the first stars appearing in the darkness. At the very top of this tower rests a large metal ball, a copper sphere. It is 10 feet wide. It catches the last fading light of the day. It glows with a dull, reddish shine. It looks like a small, metal moon resting on the tower. This is the experimental station, the private sanctuary of Nikola Tesla. There is a wooden fence running around the building. It marks the boundary between the wild nature and the world of science. A painted wooden sign hangs on the front gate. It reads, in bold black letters, "Keep out, great danger." But tonight, the danger is sleeping. Tonight, we are invited guests. We are safe. We walk to the wooden gate. We reach out a hand to open it. Feel the wood under your fingers. It is rough and textured. You can feel the grain of the timber. The hinges are made of old iron. They are rusted from the rain. They complain softly as we push the gate open. A long, low sound that echoes in the silence. We walk across the dusty yard. The wooden building looms over us. It is silent. It is waiting. We can smell the wood of the building now. The scent of pine planks heating up in the sun all day and now cooling down in the night air. It is a rich, resinous smell. It reminds you of a forest. A figure is standing by the main double doors of the laboratory. It is Tesla himself. He is a striking figure. He is incredibly tall, over 6 feet and 2 inches, and he is very thin. Even here, out in the wilderness of the West, he is dressed with perfect elegance. He respects his work too much to dress casually. He wears a long, black Prince Albert coat that reaches down to his knees. His collar is stiff and white, standing high against his neck. He wears a silk tie, and he wears gloves, gray suede gloves. Tesla is a man who loves cleanliness. He does not like to touch dust or dirt with his bare hands. He stands perfectly still. His hands are clasped behind his straight back. He is looking up at the sky. Join him. Look up where he is looking. Dark, heavy clouds are gathering over the peak of the mountain. They are swirling slowly. They are heavy with rain and heavy with power. A storm is coming. A natural electrical storm. Most people would be afraid of such a storm. They would run inside and hide. But Tesla is calm. He loves storms. He does not fear the lightning. He understands it. He knows that lightning is just energy looking for a path home. He feels a kinship with the storm. He turns his head to look at us. His face is narrow and refined. His eyes are deep set and intense. They are blue-gray, full of intelligence and a strange, distant dreaminess. But his expression is gentle. He nods slowly, a gesture of welcome. He reaches out his gloved hand. He grips the iron handle of the large wooden door. He pulls it open. The door is heavy. It swings outward with a solid weight. "Come inside," his gesture says. "You are safe from the wind here." We step over the wooden threshold. We leave the vast, open prairie behind us. We leave the wind and the dust outside. We step into the vast, open space of the laboratory. Tesla closes the door behind us. He pushes it shut firmly. The heavy iron latch falls into place with a solid sound. The sound is final. The sound of the wind outside is cut off instantly. It becomes just a distant, muffled murmur against the walls. We are inside the machine now. We are inside the mind of the genius. Take a deep breath. The air inside the room is different. It is cool. It is very dry. It smells of sawdust on the floor. It smells of machine oil used to lubricate the dynamos. It smells of miles of copper wire. And faintly, very faintly, it smells of ozone, the sharp, clean scent of rain and electricity. You are safe here. The wooden walls are thick and protective. The roof is strong. Let the storm gather outside. Let the wind blow. Inside, everything is under control. Inside, there is only science, order, and silence. Chapter 2 of 3, The Symphony of Coils. We are standing in the center of the laboratory floor now. Take a moment. Stand still. Let your eyes adjust to the gloom. It is dim inside. The sunlight has gone. The only light comes from a few electric bulbs hanging from the high, vaulted ceiling. These are early carbon filament bulbs. They do not give a white light. They cast a warm, yellow, orange glow. It is a soft light, like candlelight, but steady. It creates deep, long shadows in the corners of the room. The room is dominated by one massive, impossible object. It sits in the center of the floor like a sleeping giant. It is a giant circular fence. It is 51 feet in diameter, but it is not a fence for animals. It is a fence for electricity. The fence is built of wood, and wound around this wooden frame is wire. Miles and miles of copper wire. It is thick cable. It is wound perfectly, loop after loop, rising from the floor. This is the primary coil. It shines dully in the low yellow light. It looks like a giant copper snake sleeping in a circle. It is waiting to be woken up. In the very center of this huge circle rises another structure, the secondary coil. It is a smaller circle, rising up like a dark pillar towards the roof. It is wrapped in finer, thinner wire. It rises up and connects to a pole that disappears into the darkness of the rafters above, connecting to the tower outside. Tesla begins to walk slowly around his creation. His movement is graceful and precise. He walks with the confidence of a man who knows every screw and every wire in the building. Listen to his footsteps on the wooden floorboards. The floor is made of pine planks. They are hollow underneath. Talk, talk, talk. The sound is rhythmic. It echoes softly in the large, empty space. He runs his long, sensitive fingers along the top of the copper wire fence. The metal is smooth. It is cold to the touch. He is checking the connections. He is a perfectionist. Every wire must be perfect. Every switch must be aligned. There is no room for error when you are dealing with lightning. He walks to a control panel in the far corner of the room. It is a magnificent piece of engineering. It is a wall of polished marble and brass. There are large, heavy switches made of copper with black rubber handles. There are huge circular dials with delicate needles resting at 0. The brass shines in the lamplight. Tesla stands before the controls. He takes a deep breath. He composes himself. He reaches out his gloved hand. He grips a large lever. He pulls it down slowly but firmly. You hear the connection being made. The metal touching metal. A heavy, solid, mechanical sound. The sound of commitment. And then the sound begins. Deep in the back of the room, a machine wakes up. It is a massive Westinghouse dynamo, a generator sent all the way from the East Coast. It starts low, a deep growl, whir. Then it speeds up. It gets deeper. It gets louder and steadier. This is not a harsh noise. It is not a screeching mechanical noise. It is a low-frequency hum, a vibration you can feel in the center of your chest. It is brown noise. It is steady. It is powerful. It sounds like a giant cat purring in the dark, or a distant waterfall crashing into a deep pool. The floorboards beneath your feet begin to vibrate gently. It is a soothing sensation, a gentle massage for your feet, grounding you to the earth, connecting you to the machine. The lights in the room dim for a split second, drawing power. Then they burn brighter than before. The energy is flowing. The blood of the machine is pumping. Tesla stands before the control panel. He adjusts a large brass dial. He turns it a fraction of an inch to the right, a soft clicking sound. He is tuning the machine, just like a musician tunes a violin. But he is not tuning to a musical note. He is tuning to the frequency of the earth itself. He is finding the harmony of the planet. He turns away from the controls and watches the coils in the center of the room. Something magical begins to happen. Tiny sparks begin to appear on the wires. Little blue streamers of light. They look like ghost fires. This is called Street Elmo's fire. It happens when the air is so charged with electricity that the nitrogen and oxygen begin to glow. They dance on the surface of the copper cables. Zist, zist. It is a soft, crackling whisper, like dry leaves stepping on each other. They are beautiful, like tiny fairies made of pure light playing on the wires. They are harmless. They are just excess energy escaping into the air. The air in the room changes texture. The smell of ozone gets stronger. It is a clean, metallic smell, like the air near a rushing waterfall or after a thunderstorm. It enters your nose and clears your head. It makes your breathing easier and deeper. Tesla is not afraid. He watches the blue light with affection. He smiles, a small, private smile of satisfaction. He knows that he is creating a standing wave, an invisible mountain of energy that is building up inside the room, rising and falling like the tide of the ocean. He walks to a wooden chair in the corner of the lab. It is his thinking chair. It is simple and functional. He sits down slowly. The wood creaks slightly under his weight. He crosses his long legs. He rests his gloved hands on his knees. He is perfectly relaxed. He watches the machine hum. He watches the blue lights dance. The sound is hypnotic. It creates a heavy, warm blanket of sound. It drowns out all other thoughts. It drowns out the worries of the world outside. It drowns out the noise of the past and the uncertainty of the future. There is only the hum and the soft blue light and the present moment. Imagine you are sitting there with him. On a comfortable leather bench near the wall, you can feel the vibration of the floor traveling up your legs, relaxing your muscles, untying the knots in your shoulders. You breathe in the clean, charged air. You watch the copper coils shining in the dim light. The storm outside has started now. You can hear the heavy rain hitting the wooden roof high above. Millions of drops hitting the pine planks. Patter, patter, patter. The sound of the rain mixes with the deep hum of the machine. Patter, patter. It is a symphony of nature and science playing together. You are perfectly safe. The lightning outside cannot hurt you. The electricity inside is tamed and gentle. You are in a cocoon of energy, warm, protected, and peaceful. Chapter 3 of 3, The Resonance of Sleep. The machine continues its steady, rhythmic work. The sound has become part of the room, part of the silence. It is no longer a noise. It is a presence, a heavy, comforting blanket of sound that wraps around your mind. Tesla leans his head back against the high wooden back of his chair. He closes his tired eyes. His face is calm. He is doing something very special now. He is doing the thing that makes him a genius. He is visualizing. Nikola Tesla has a unique gift that very few people possess. He does not need to draw plans on paper. He does not need physical models to test his ideas. He can build entire complex machines in his mind. He can run them in his imagination. He can watch them turn. He can see where the gears grind or where the wires get hot. He can fix them in his mind before he ever picks up a screwdriver. Tonight, he is not building a motor. He is visualizing the earth itself. Imagine it with him. Let your mind follow his mind. See the earth hanging in the vast, cold darkness of space. A beautiful, glowing sphere of blue oceans and white clouds. Tesla believes the earth is not just a rock. He believes it is a conductor, like a giant metal ball floating in the sky, and like a metal ball or a bell. If you strike it, it rings, it vibrates, is less than #0. 5# is greater than, it sings. He believes he can make the earth ring with gentle energy. He imagines an invisible wave of power. It starts here, right here in the copper coil in Colorado Springs. It travels down from the tower, into the ground, deep into the soil, into the bedrock of the continent. It travels fast, silent and invisible. It travels in expanding circles, like a ripple in a pond when you throw a stone. It passes under the sleeping cities of America, under the cornfields, under the great Atlantic Ocean, under the mountains of Europe. It reaches the exact opposite side of the world, the antipodes, the Indian Ocean, near the islands of Amsterdam and Street Paul, and then, like a ripple in a pond hitting a wall, it bounces back. It returns, traveling back under the ocean, back under the land, returning to him, returning to the source. In his mind, the whole world is breathing with this energy. Expand and contract, expand and contract. It is a slow, rhythmic breath of energy, a heartbeat of the planet, just like your breath. Let us join him in this visualization. Let us connect our bodies to the earth. Close your eyes in the dim laboratory. Listen to the deep, steady hum of the dynamo. Hum. Let that sound enter your body. Let it resonate with your bones. Focus on your feet. Imagine they are resting on the earth, even through the floor of the room. Imagine the energy of the planet flowing up into them, warm and heavy, grounding you, making you feel heavy and stable. Focus on your legs. They are heavy, relaxing into the leather bench. The vibration of the machine loosens every muscle. The tension melts away like ice in the warm sun. Focus on your hands. They are resting gently on your lap. Your fingers are curled softly. You don't need to build anything tonight. You don't need to invent anything. You don't need to solve any problems. The work is done. The machine is running perfectly. Let your hands be soft. Focus on your mind. Tesla once wrote, "My brain is only a receiver. In the universe, there is a core from which we obtain knowledge, strength, and inspiration." Tonight, it is time to disconnect your receiver. Imagine there is a switch in your mind, a heavy copper switch like the ones on the wall. Reach out in your mind and pull the switch down. Click. Disconnect from the noise of the world. Disconnect from the news. Disconnect from the worry. Imagine a large brass dial in your head, the dial of thoughts. Reach out and slowly turn it down. To the left, from 10 to 9 to 8. The thoughts are getting quieter. To 5 to 4. The sparks on the coil are fading now. The blue light is dimming. To 3 to 2 to 1 to 0. Tesla opens his eyes slowly. He stands up from his chair. He walks quietly to the control panel. He reaches out his gloved hand and slowly turns the large large brass dial down. The hum gets lower and lower and lower. Hum, 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 until it is just a whisper, and then silence. The machine sleeps. The inventor sleeps. The storm outside has passed. The rain has stopped. There is only silence. A deep, electrically charged silence. The silence of the high plains. The silence of the universe. You are drifting now, floating on the waves of the ether, weightless, timeless, connected to the earth, connected to the stars, drifting deeper into the magnetic, silent peace. Good night, Nikola. Good night to you.